Kronborg Castle parties are said to have inspired Shakespeare to write Hamlet. So what is Hamlet's castle like today? I'll take you to look around the castle, outside and inside, and also find out what this is. Good afternoon from Helsingor in Denmark. Time to take a look at the castle behind me, Kronborg Castle, which helped to inspire Shakespeare when he wrote Hamlet. Well, you can't say I haven't picked a morning for it. What a beautiful morning. Not a breath of wind. If I'd done this trip yesterday, I'd be fighting to make myself heard on the mic. If you want to come here, Helsingor is less than an hour from Copenhagen by car or train. Now, Copenhagen is famous for The Little Mermaid. I have to say, if you've seen it on one of my previous videos, not overly impressed. This statue, though, not a mermaid, looks a lot better. Anyway, enough of statues. Let's go and have a look at the castle. The culture yard in front of us has a library, hosts concerts, and also has restaurants. I don't have time for the museum today, maybe some other time. It's about a 15-minute walk from the railway station to the castle. As you can see, on a winter's day, the castle's pretty quiet. There's only a handful of people here. If this video is proving helpful or enjoyable, or both, you never know, I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. It really helps me grow the channel and produce more films like this. This area is the garrison fortress. From the 1730s to the 20th century, it was used as a prison with the guards billeted in the castle. So you can get this far without having to pay actually to get into the castle. I have done that and we'll do that in a second. But those people down there, we can go and join them for free before getting into the castle. From what I can see, all of this area is completely open to the public. There are some people up here with their dogs taking a walk. So if you're on a budget and you really don't want to spend any money, you can come and have a look here. When you see how close Denmark and Sweden are at this point, you can kind of understand why you'd build a castle here. Pretty strategically important. Well, as I said earlier in this video, we've really lucked out today. The weather yesterday in this area was pretty grey, murky, raining quite hard, so the castle wouldn't have looked quite as magnificent as it does today. Well, that's the free bit done now into the castle, which I paid for. The cost is on the screen. Before heading into the castle, let's take another look at the Oresund strait from the battlements. I think here it's pretty clear they wanted to keep those naughty Swedes away from Denmark. This castle may not have been at the centre of too many battles, but as a site between Denmark and Sweden, it's pretty spectacular. That's the castle walls done. We're now going to head down and get inside. How quiet is this? I much prefer it to a busy touristy day.
Coming soon to this channel, I'll be heading to the battlefields in Flanders and then to the Azores in the Atlantic. Make sure you don't miss out, hit the subscribe button. King Frederick II of Denmark commissioned the construction of this castle in the 1500s. As we have a look around the royal apartments here at Kronborg, I wonder, have you any suggestions of other places I should visit in and around Copenhagen? Or maybe there's a castle that you think we should take the channel to in the future? Let me know in the comment section below. The castle became known for its parties which, as I've already mentioned, inspired Shakespeare and the play Hamlet. This ballroom would have been at the heart of many of Kronborg's parties. This gallery celebrates artwork about the castle.
As you can see, Kronborg Castle is pretty spectacular, very well maintained. I've really enjoyed my time at Kronborg Castle. If you're in Copenhagen and looking for a quick half day, maybe a day's trip, this is certainly worth thinking about. It's peaceful, beautiful and impressive. I'm now about to head off to the ferry to head back to Sweden. You can see that on a previous video on this channel. It also includes some spectacular views of this castle from the sea.